Hello. Put this in the middle so we can both.
It's okay, I'm loud enough for that to pick up.
Joy Boy, what's up, man? Welcome back.
Hey, he was on it.
Yep, he was on yesterday. Joy Boy, he brought me that good luck. Let me play this background music. Set the mood.
Are those like do you get to pick the music or do they just have like stuff that you can choose from?
Just a random station. I'm sure I probably can pick some stuff, but I just have a random station that's playing the same station over, but they have like 400 hours of stuff. So on this station. All right, welcome, one and all to another day in the life of a One Piece content creator. And today, as you can see, I have a special guest here. This is my wife, my young thing. I We haven't practiced or anything at all, so I just asked her if she want to be on the stream. She was like, yeah. So I'm sure that there's not like a whole lot of practicing that needs to happen, but yeah, so we're just kind of, playing it by ear, doing it off the cuff, whatever other saying there is for just going with it. Yeah, and we're gonna have her open up some packs, a couple packs. She doesn't want to open Riftbound for whatever reason, even though Riftbound is the shit. But we have one pack of Riftbound, like we typically do, and then we're doing OP-12 today. So first off, I do have I got some OP-13 obviously in there, but I have OP-12 and I just want to kind of open it, get through it, be done with it, right? I have them all open, have them all posted in my inventory so I can kind of get rid of the bulk. Hopefully we have some hits. Obviously we want to get some hits, but also Streets is dry, man. Streets is dry. It's just hard to find any of the blisters anywhere. So I haven't been looking as heavily as I once was, like as I was like a couple weeks ago, a month ago. But it is, the same places that I typically go, Barnes and Noble, Target, those kinds of places, like they're just out. They don't have shit. So it's kind of annoying, but I'll have enough to get to OP-12. We might have to start going to like some Pokemon or some shit like that. But I got some shit in there. We'll have to, we'll make this shit last, and we'll have some content for the next couple weeks until OP-14 comes out. And then I'll just have to fucking spend a bunch of fucking money on OP-14 before those other bastards get their hands on it, on my fucking shit. So
Turf war.
huh?
It's a turf war.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna look at. Let's see this Chroma. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're gonna look a little bit at some One Piece. I was actually looking at some. I have like a watch list for some cards that I have that ended today. Let me see if I can find that on here.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah. My eBay recently viewed watch list. All right. I think my watch list is here. Okay. Maybe I have a different account or something. I don't freaking know. But maybe they'll pop up here because they were just recently sold. So let's see. Is this a? Oh, I thought this was a serialized Shanks. I was like, for $290, there's no way, because I saw one of them go for like 10,000 earlier today. All right, we got this. We don't like this. We want this to be higher. I saw some close to like $300, but because we have one of these, but ours is signed. And what's crazy about this is I was just thinking about this today. I bought this card, this exact same card, and had it and sent it in the exact same day at the event that I was at. I bought the card for like $24 or something like that, and then sent it into PSA, and it took 3 months to get back, and I got it back, and this one sucks to see because it's only 133. But you know how eBay goes. Some things are bidded on, some things are just sold outright. So this is probably one of the lowest that I've seen it at. But I have seen some right around $300. So it's crazy to like be able to turn. I spent $24 on the card, and there was a fee to ship the card off. It was, what was that fee? I think the fee's $25. The fee's $25 to send the card off. So basically, we'll call it $50 in total, and the card right now is worth 300. I'd say 300 minimum because again, minus signed. So that's pretty cool to see.
50 grand. Jesus.
Yeah, no one bought that for 50,000. Let's see if they tell us. Let's see if they tell us what it actually sold for. Nah, they not telling us. Pussy. Put the sale price on there, you bitch. What you scared of? You only help other people out. This is what I like to see. Which I was shocked when I saw this. This was something that I found earlier today and I put on my watch list. But so I do have one of these Shanks Dons, and they were typically selling. I think I may have saw one. Actually, I can't remember because I know the regular Don was selling for it's like 125-ish. It's somewhere in that range. But to see one that I had sent off, so I had the same one sent off. Obviously, hopefully, we want it to come back as a 10. But to see that card sell for $400 is nice, and mine is signed. I forgot about that. I have a signed one, so if this one sells for $400. I've kind of been trying to look at cards that I see that are signed and like what it adds, how much value it adds to the card, and it's been like $100 or so. So you want me to just open any of the cards?
I don't have anything to add to this because you're just talking a bunch of language that I'm not affiliated with.
You're getting there, babe. This card is $8,000.
That's why I decided that I don't want to learn Riftbound because I've gotten used to opening these and it's just too much to absorb.
That's fine, babe. This is crazy to see because these come in those boxes in the illustration box 1, which I have. I bought one for $50, and there's 4 of these cards. And we saw yesterday, we saw a Boa Hancock that sold for like over $100. This one is selling for $152, so that's $250 for 2 cards that are in this box that I bought for $50. Obviously, you have to send them off $25 a piece to get graded, blah blah blah. But that's still really crazy to see.
That one's dope. I like that one.
This one?
The blue, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have that one. It's not graded though. This card is my
awesome.
all-time favorite card so far.
Really cool.
This looks amazing. I love that card.
I like it when the art is just like mad different than the rest of them.
Yeah, this one is the most different. It's amazing.
Do you know what card I like fucking hate?
What?
It's that big huge guy that you told Suzanne was her man.
Oh, Gyogo? Yeah. Why?
And the hat. Even though I think the hat is like significant. Is it?
You hate the hat?
It's just
a straw hat.
It's just not a cool looking card.
Well, I don't know what hat you're talking about.
It's literally in the OP-13, I think. And it's like, is it Luffy's hat? It's like yellow and it has like a little skull and like a red outline. Or maybe the red and yellow are swapped in on something.
Oh no, that's like a, basically it is a hat, but it got, you're talking about Napoleon? Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm.
So he's like one of the villains. Big Mom. She can basically take people's souls, and it extends her life by like however much time.
I think I remember you watching. Big Mom is like
a huge
absolutely massive. Okay, actually, I do remember you watching that.
And she sometimes she takes the souls and she gives them, and she puts them in like inanimate objects and stuff like that, and they come to life. So she has a sword that came to life. A hat. She has like a ball of fire. I don't know where the fuck the ball of fire came from, but yeah, that's not Luffy's hat. This is one I was looking at earlier today too. So this one sold for $910. We obviously want that to get over 1,000, but it's still not too bad for only 3 bids. Yeah, so not too bad of a day for the One Piece.
So do they not sell like really high on TCG Player that you sell the other cards on for?
TCG Player doesn't do the graded
Bidding?
cards. They don't do the graded
Oh,
cards at
okay.
all. And the graded is really what adds a ton of value to the cards.
Yeah.
Um, it's crazy to see so many cards go to PSA. Like obviously PSA is like the number one. PSA is like the number one. Damn, baby, your boobs are just kind of like fucking pop. But
Shout out
Boy Hancock. But it's crazy to see like so many cards go to PSA, and again, PSA is like the number one. They do most of they do most of the things, but like there isn't a Borsellino. Hey, we are opening some OP-12, so there's a chance that we open a Borsellino in there. He is a rare card in there, so yeah, we'll get to it in just 1 second. I want to go through a couple more of these cards, see if there's any ones that we've seen, but yeah, we'll definitely open a Borsellino. Okay, yeah, I've seen all these, so we are good. See, I like when they. Oh no, they're not showing the code. They just went through multiple prices. Oh, 1,500. This one is great. I'd have to buy it by itself. This was the one I was talking about. So this is one of the serialized ones. So I thought at first that ours was potentially serialized, the one that I have, because everything is the same, right? The card, the background, and all that stuff is the same. But these actually have like a number out of like a serialization. Like this is 525 apparently out of 1,000. So let's look at it. See, well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, ours doesn't.
So
have
that's how many are printed?
Yeah, there's only 1,000 of those. But I don't think ours is that rare. That Luffy that we have. This Luffy right here, I don't think it's that rare, but it's still fairly rare. Like I genuinely think like this card is selling like minimum $13.50 right now. If we were to get, and this goes back to what I was trying to make this point earlier, but like when you send it to Beckett, there's a chance to get like a black label, and when the cards are black label, they sell for like, I would say minimum double what they're selling for as a 10, like a PSA 10. Like it's minimum double what it sells for.
What's black label?
A black label is like, it's just a different, so PSA is, so they're different.
Like companies?
Yeah, they're different companies, exactly.
Okay.
So they're different companies. PSA is like the biggest one. They do all that. That's what these are. That's the ones that I have, blah, blah, blah.
What makes the black label like more prestigious?
So if I can find one, okay. So this is a Beckett. Okay, so we'll just look at this one. It's not a black label, but you'll be able to get an understanding of what we're talking about. So this is a Beckett one, right? So it's just different. Now what they do is they do like subgrades.
Okay.
And so you can see these are the 4 categories that they grade the card on. So centering, edges, corners, surface, right? And that's what that comes together to create the overall score.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I don't know the exact, but this card has like a 9 and a 9.5, so that's why it's 9.5. But if this 9.5 was like, I don't know, if this 9.5 was a 10, this would be a 10. Okay? But when all 4 of them are 10s, it becomes a 10 and it becomes a black label. So it's just an extra layer of prestige. So it's harder to get, and they don't have that like that level of
so it just
prestige
gives, like,
for PSA.
Additional parameters of like how it's printed to determine quality.
No, it's just they grade all the cards the same, but this card is just the card that gets 10 in all 4 of those categories. It's just uncommon to get.
I was meaning like comparative to
PSA versus.
Yeah.
Oh well, PSA they probably use the same. They probably use the same things.
Mm-hmm.
They probably use the same like standards or whatever, but they just don't print it on the cards.
Okay.
So I think what it is just PSA just has a 10, and it's like that's it. Like, but the Beckett Black Label, they just added something to like give it this extra level of like exclusivity. Right, they just decided that they were going to do that, and there are some of the other smaller companies do the same thing. But I think PSA should. I think PSA's thing is just like they're more worried about like volume because they're the number one. They just do a shit ton. They're like whatever, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But the black labels do really add like a level of prestige. I think it was Fiend who, one of the original followers or whatever, had gotten. I think he had gotten the card graded, and it came back like a black label, maybe, or maybe he was talking about one that he had seen. Let me see if I can find a black label up in this mug.
Water.
That's fine. So this is a different company here. This is that's a Beckett again. No, that's
Is that
got
one?
This is a different company.
Oh.
This is Tag, which I don't know anything about. I just have looked into PSA and then Beckett. Okay, I'm gonna look for like 30 more seconds to see if we can find a black label. Okay, that card keep throwing me off. I could probably Google it. Oh, here we go. So, like, this card is, there's no way like this original card was selling for like $800, right? It probably was selling for like $200-300 or something like that, even as a 10. But like, as you can see, like everything hit a 10, so it gets marked as a 10 pristine, which is just colloquially called black label. So that just adds the extra level of prestige to it. But okay, cool. We did enough of that. Maybe we could do a little bit more at the end, but here's what you all came here for.
Me.
Yes. Pretty much. Even though no one knew you were going to be here today, they still came here for you. Yeah, that's exactly how it happens. Okay, so since you don't want to open this, I'm going to open this damn thing first. All right.
Why do you like Riftbound so much if you haven't like started playing it yet? Because like the One Piece makes sense because like you got into actually playing the game and then you started like kind of collecting. You know what I mean? Like simultaneously. Like you haven't played this yet. So like what? Like why do you feel like you like it? You know what I mean?
As much as I do.
When you got it, yeah.
Just because.
Riveting explanation.
Yeah. No, it's like I like the artwork. The cards are very like sturdy and stuff. Like I wish I had a Pokemon card I could kind of show you to compare. But the Pokemon cards and the Magic cards, they're super flimsy. Like the cards just seem like they're super good quality. The artwork looks awesome on them. And I think it's just the fact that it's very hard to get the cards right now. There's just like this aura of like, I don't want to keep saying exclusivity, but it's just, hard to get the cards right now.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be able to open them. And I think the main reason though is I really like the artwork on the cards. And I played the card game, Singularity. This card sells for quite a bit. That's a good card actually. Back Alley Bar. Wind Wall. That's a good card. There's a Call to Fucking Glory. God damn it. I got multiple of these.
Looks like jingles over there. With the toilet paper.
Okay, babe. Sure. Ooh, Wraith of Echoes. That looks really good. I think I have a couple of those. Still like the way it looks though. And a Shen. Alright, nothing crazy in that one. That is okay. Wraith of Echoes.
It's like
I think
the
I
thing
have
is
that.
just spinning.
Yeah, it's just all fucking broken. Alright, here you go, babe.
Are you gonna teach me how to open these? Are we not? Did you already weigh these?
No.
Are you not weighing them anymore? Because you showed in it yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't.
So are you done with that?
No, I mean, not all the time. Sometimes. You want to weigh a pack?
No, I don't care. But you were really caring for a while, so I wanted to make sure. So you ripped this.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I'm sure you can figure it out. You're smart enough. And
Well,
you open the pack. There we go.
Well, no, because you be struggling to open them sometimes, and then I'm worried that I'm worried that I'm gonna like fucking ruin a corner or whatever. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm. Huh? Okay, there we go. See.
It's because you've been yelling at Mila. Okay. Good thing I have my nails done. All right, so Marshall D. Teach. Don't know any of these things. Crocodile. Django. How do you know when we start getting into, like, do you just know the order of them being commons, like how many of them you get in each pack?
No, they change, but down in the corner you can you see.
Okay, okay.
But
Carmen? Am I not doing it right?
well, how we want to?
Zephyr? I don't know. I literally watch you open packs all the time, and I feel like none of these look familiar. How do you know
This
when
is
you're
12.
like, so is this last one? This is the last one?
Huh?
How many do I have left? Do you know?
No. This one is going to be rare, so this next one is going to be the
A
potential.
Jinbei? Okay, this one I know. This one I know.
Ooh,
Nico Robin?
Nico Robin. Nice. It's probably my favorite card out of the set. Or maybe, I don't know. It's either Nico or, the fuck is his name?
I should have chose
Kuma.
this one for the shout out.
What do you mean?
The long dark hair and the...
Oh, the boobs? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I meant the long dark hair.
Okay. Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Awesome.
My first one.
First one ever. Here, now do a better job on this one, damn it. Give me a...
Was that one not good enough? How do you know when it's a hit? Because honestly, sometimes the shiny cards just look good to me.
Yeah, well, that's
You know
all
what
that
I'm
matters, yes. That's a hit. Right? If the shiny cards
You're
are
so pretty.
Yeah. Shiny cards will be the hits.
No, for real. Like, how do you know? Is it just because you research it a lot?
The hits are just like typically
Yeah,
going to
that's
be a secret rare or an alternate art or something. Which, yes, they look extremely different than the other ones. And then plus, in the corner down at the bottom, there's a star over the rarity. See. You do watch my stream sometimes.
Both of them started with the same card. It's all connected.
It's all connected.
Barati. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Ippon-matsu.
We like the effort.
Shiki. Shiki. Ursa Shock. Buffalo. This is me.
That you shout out Buffalo.
Shout out Buffalo. Lindbergh.
We did have pizza tonight.
Period. Ice Block Pheasant Peck. Emporio Ivankov. Douglas Bullet. I don't feel like I've seen this one. Sabo.
Ooh, very nice.
Cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, I'm not. I hope I was in the screen. I don't know if I was in the screen or not.
I think you were. Yeah, this one is a rare, but it's a very, very popular one. So yeah, this one is a pretty good card to get.
Noise.
All right, go ahead.
Noise. Okay. All right, you do this on screen typically. I just don't want them to fumble and see me struggle.
They're forgiving. It's the internet, babe.
The internet is so forgiving.
Yeah, it's forgiving.
Yeah.
Like they're all genuinely good people out there, and no one ever bullies anyone online.
Yeah, everyone just has the best intentions always.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for Borsellino, for Joy Boy.
Bink. All right.
Karasu.
Yeah, you do the voiceovers. Carne. Joey Bunny. I just like to say her name, I think. Another one of these motherfuckers. 3 for 3.
Yeah, he everywhere.
Poker. I don't think I've seen this one.
You've seen them, you just don't pay attention.
I be paying attention. Unless I'm like super caught up in a book, then I just put you down because then I'm still streaming for support,
Yeah,
but
that's all that
I'm reading my
matters.
book.
Okay, it's not a leader pack, thank God.
Woo! Oh, I forgot to flash the back. Damn, Tashiki. Don Quixote.
Doflamingo. I mean, I'm surprised this card
This one's
isn't
regular?
yeah, that's a regular card. I'm surprised that's a Devs, what's up, man? I'm surprised this card it doesn't get more love. Like, it's a really good card.
I think it looks cool too.
Yeah.
I like that, like these
Little strings or whatever.
Yes, I do. All right. We're just gonna rip. This is your time to tell stories and stuff. While I'm busy. Of course, you don't really have any stories because you just missing.
I was actually playing this in so the very first iteration of my koala deck. It was a hot mess. Like, I had a bunch of shit. None of it had to do with what is that called? None of it had to do with like the Revo Army stuff. Like, there was a couple of Revo Army things in there. Like, I had, the staples like Dragon and Robin and Kuma. Like, I had those things in there, but there was just so much other shit going on. Go ahead.
Isho? Buggy? Pacifista?
Pacifista, baby.
Poker? There's another one. You're right. I've seen it before, haven't I?
Yes, baby. Yes. You've seen all these cards before. I know it. Ooh, Koshiro. Nice. Ah, fuck.
Is it a leader?
That is a leader.
Oh no!
Hello,
Koala.
Yep.
She sells well. Is that what you said? Okay, look at me.
Look at you.
Shit.
Another
Sabo.
Cool. Back to my story. Yeah, so long story short, I was running the I can just do this, that'll be better. Yeah, I was running this Doflamingo in in Koala, and it was okay, but it just never came up. It didn't come up enough, right, for me to like justify using it. But it did come in clutch and help me win one game. But like 8 cost, 8,000 power. If you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains rush. Like, that's crazy to drop an 8K body and swing with it the first time, and on KO add 1 life card from the side. Like, they can't even KO it, right? They can't even KO it. So this card is actually really good. I'm surprised I just don't see it. I can see Enel, it being really good in Enel.
The hell's Enel?
It's a leader.
Oh. I'm surprised you still have OP-12 because you were just shredding these fucking cards when you were going and buying them all the time. I thought that the lackluster was missing now. Is it? You just open these and you're like, meh.
I mean, that's same with the OP-13s. Like, I'm going for the hits, right? After I open a couple of packs and I get like everything, like I get a copy of pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all about the hits at that point.
Yeah. I feel like you don't feel that way about PRBO2. I feel like you
PRBO2
really
is just a different
excited.
animal. PRBO2 is just different. Because in PRBO2, there's only 5 like regular cards, and then it starts to get to the rares and stuff like that. So
yeah,
there's just so much.
So much more love.
Yeah, so much that can be different in PRBO2. Kinemon.
Shanks. This looks like way different than when I picture the card Shanks.
There's like he got like 4 different copies in just 12 and 13.
Oh, okay.
And then in PRBO2 he has like 3 or 4 different variations. So it's just Shanks is a popular character. Trafalgar Lammy.
I don't remember this one. I remember Law. Is Law the other one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that morally. This is giving the Mulan, the chick that is teaching all of the geishas.
Oh,
it's just the mustache.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Seto. Ah, damn it.
A leader pack.
Leader.
R&R.
Ah, well.
Sad day.
It'd be like that.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go listen listen to my audiobook because I got book club this weekend.
Okay. I mean, you can open this one.
Okay.
This one's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a banger.
All right. Can you blow on it? I need luck. Is that what they do at the casino?
Sure. Just shooting dice.
Oh, dice. Well, whatever. I'm just throwing trash all over your desk. My bad.
That's literally what I do.
Okay. That was a good rip. I was struggling with the other one. I'm like, thank goodness I have claws. All right.
All right.
Hey, look, babe, it's you. You've been working out.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Shout out, babe. Crocodile. Baby 5. Full body. 2-sword style Rashomon.
Rashomon.
Zoro. Newgate. Jin. That's creepy as hell. That's like the... I don't like that. I'm gonna have nightmares about him. Hina. Palgara.
Alright. Ooh, nice.
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. Very nice.
He
Very
looks
nice.
creepy here too. Is this a card of this pile or is this in this pile?
I mean, all these are basically in the same pile, but we'll set them over here. Because
Okay.
you did such a good job, babe.
All right, thanks guys.
Yeah. Let's get some, I don't know, something in the chat from my beautiful wife, my beautiful assistant.
I was handing out subscriptions like candy yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some W's in the chat.
All right, I'll move the chair for you.
Thank you, babe.
Yes, thank you. For
Oh.
the feature.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there we go. Look, Devs gave you something. It's some kind of cool looking. You don't want to look?
I'm gonna join in with them.
Oh, okay. Devs and Joy Boy, they gave you like some emotes in here.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you. Big Dubs, thank you, wife, for helping. Yeah, well, that was fun.
You don't have water?
No, I'm good. All right. So she didn't really get any hits, so that just saves all the hits for me. So she's such a good wife, right? She's just saving all the hits for me. We did get a Nico and then a Monkey D. Luffy, but definitely the best card is this DMG here, this Dead Man's Game. Okay. So we have 4 packs left, and one of them gonna be a hit at least. You know what? All 4 of them gonna be a damn hit. That's what we doing. All 4 of them will be hits. Yeah, she did have to leave my desk all crazy. Okay. Thank you. Dude, you're so lucky. My targets are just out. I went to a target that's not hella far, but it's one of like the targets like in my vicinity. They have like 1, 2, like 3-ish in my vicinity. Within like, I would say within 20 miles, there's like 3 of them. And I went to the furthest one just because I happened to be out that way today, and they didn't have any. I know mine, the one that's closest to me, doesn't have any because I go there every other day. They don't have any, so I'm very glad. Sabo, which Sabo is it? OP-13? I'm trying to think of which Sabo is SP. What's the SP Sabo from this set? I'll have to look it up maybe. I see some of the people open the packs like from the back. They just like, I was watching some people open packs today and they just like, wow. They just like ripped them open from here. Oh, is there like a, I see, okay. Is there like a new unlock? Okay, I think, okay, I'm gonna try that on the next one. If I can remember. I'm gonna try opening it like that on the next one. Because like it looks like there's like kind of like a perforated little couple of dots on the back. I think that may be how they open them because they're just opening them like freaking easy. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Very, very nice. I actually run that Sabo in my koala deck, so not the obviously not the special print one, but the secret rare one. Yeah, that one is it's so good, right? Especially against like aggro decks really kind of because my deck is really about control. Like the black decks that I play, they're really about control, and aggro decks really kind of cause me fucking pain. And so typically I'm going to try and like once I get to 8, if they have a fuller board than I do, I'm able to drop that card, pop again, especially in red decks. I'll be able to pop like typically two of their characters because red decks don't really have characters higher than like 5 costs, but you know sometimes they do. So it's a situational deal. God damn it! What is up with the damn um, leader packs? Goodness gracious, leader colas. What is that from Super Troopers? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get a little zoom in right here. See if what I'm seeing. Like, can y'all see that? Yeah, like right here. There's like a little perforation. There's another one here. I don't think you can see that one. But let me see if I yeah, okay. All right, that's not too bad. We know if we got a red back immediately. Okay, so the dude I saw today, they were opening like I was on that. What's that app called? It's called like Whatnot or something like that. I was on there and they like basically sell the cards that they open and all that stuff. So I thought what I was doing was like relatively unique, but apparently it's not because that whole app is just basically people doing this exact same thing. But whatever, I like it. I like chilling, chatting with y'all. It's about the community, damn it. Um, but yeah, so they're just blowing through like boxes and boxes. And I guess, you know, one of the dudes I watched him for like a couple minutes, but what I gathered was that he was opening like a case. So he's going through like boxes and boxes and boxes. And, you know, there's just going to be a ton of bulk for the most part. So what he was doing is he was opening the packs just like I was. And then he would take the last 2 cards so he would open a box, open all the packs just like that, and just take the last 2 cards from the pack, set them in a pile, and throw everything else in like a a bulk pile type of a deal. And then at the end, once he opened all the cards in a box, he would flip them over, go through all of them. And they have it down to a science where I was fairly good at a box. Like I understand like a box, but these people understand like how the cases work because the cases have the same amount of like hits typically as like other cases, right? So it's just crazy how they have it down to a freaking science. So anyways, I oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't ever watch it. A friend of mine, he was doing some stuff on there like a week or two ago, and I watched him for a little bit. But yeah, I'm never on there. But I just had some extra time today, so I sat and watched it a bit. And yeah, like they know how many hits are in each case, right? And so they're like they actually have like a cardboard attached to some place in the background right here. Like obviously this camera's facing straight down, but they would have like a camera, let's say probably like my chest level ish. I'm assuming it's a desk camera or whatever, but it would be pointed forward and you can like see like the back wall and stuff. And they have like a whenever they hit a secret rare alt art, they're tallying these different things when they hit the manga of the box. I don't know how many mangas come in a box, right? But these people knew, right? So it was kind of interesting to watch. I spent a little bit of time watching it. It's kind of funny because they're just running through these things, right? They're just they don't care about any of This is the good stuff here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I do not have one of these. That is really good. Ooh, feels sticky. Oh, we get a Kuma. I'm actually kind of pissed I haven't gotten like an alt secret rare from OP-12. Which is really weird because I've hit like a ton of these now. So this is probably I have four in my koala deck. Four, five, six. Like either I think this is my seventh Kuma. I'm pretty sure this is my seventh Kuma. Which is super nice. I'm gonna hold off on selling mine because I do think that I've mentioned this before, but in OP-14 there's gonna be a leader, boa, duh. Boa, it's a blue yellow boa, and apparently she's doing really well over in the east, and it runs for Kumas. So, and something that I've kind of like started to realize, and we'll see as time goes on, but I've noticed when a new set comes out, it doesn't fucking matter what they were doing over in the east. Like it kind of evolves to become that way where like some of the decks take over, but like people don't give a fuck. They want to play the deck, right? So there's going to be plenty of people out there that even if you know, I say that, but there weren't a lot of people that played the Rosinante, the purple yellow Rosinante, which is crazy because, you know, like his ability like seemed good, like it can prevent a law from being KO'd, but I think they just need to come out with like a good purple or yellow law and they have a secret law. They already have a secret yellow law, so I don't know what they really can do to make law that much better or to make Rosinante that much better. But again, all it takes is one card to come out to make a leader. You know, could be an OP-20 or some shit like that, right? It could be, you know, later, a bunch of sets later, but you know, that Rosinante will always be there to you know, become better. But anyways, very nice. I'm very happy about that. I kind of wish my wife opened that one, but you know, it is what it is. It be like that. But anyways, I went on that whole tangent because oh, you're talking about the Kuma, dude. It's so funny because I do watch like other streamers and stuff, and VV is like one of the main ones that I watch. VV Theory. Go check him out if you're not familiar with him. But anywho, he just did not like this card when it first came out. And hey, you ban evader. Now, this is cool because it's telling me that you're trying to do some shit and you suck. So I'm gonna ban you. How do I delete this chat? Yeah, let's just ban him. Fuck it. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't need to ban him, but I don't know how to remove this unban, warn. Okay, I don't fucking know how to do it. Whatever. His shit's just gonna stay there. Everyone ignore his message. Anyways, yeah, Vivi he's just, you know, the card was, the reason is because he was like doing his little market watch thing, or he does it like twice a month where he just kind of looks at all the cards and sees like what's going up, what's going down, and gives his kind of opinion on it or whatever. And he was just like dumbfounded that Kuma was selling for like $40 or whatever. And I'm just like, look at what it does. 6 cost, 7,000 power, on play, gain a life. Heal, on play. You don't have to do anything else. You discard a card from your hand, obviously, but discard a card from your hand, you get to heal. Then guess what? You have a 7,000 body on the board, and they can't even KO it. Are they going to give you another life? This is secret rare worthy. This card is absolutely secret rare worthy. And like I personally don't think the Bonnie from this set is. It's like, okay, it's a 5 cost 6K blocker on play. If you have 8 cards rested, like you have to have 8 cards rested at first. That's kind of weird to me. It's very, very weird that there's that stipulation. Then you get to play the card. I think it's 8 cards that you have to have rested. I'm pretty sure it's 8 cards. You get to draw 2 cards, then you have to trash 1 card from your hand, and then I think you set a card. A set of Dawn is active. Like, there's too much going on there. I think they're just like, oh, we're gonna make this card so convoluted. It has to be a secret rare. I'm like, it's doing so much. I'm like, I don't like that. Okay, I found the weak point of the cards. I might start opening the packs like that. I'm trying to get a feel for it. I'm trying to see if I like opening it that way. And counter. You're absolutely right. And it's not even just a brick in hand. Like with Koala, what you want to do is, if you guys aren't familiar with Koala's big thing, like the monster of the deck, is the 8 cost dragon, Monkey D Dragon, where on play you get to return 3 Revel Army cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck, and then from your trash play a 6 cost or less. So you get to go in your trash can for a 6 cost or less any type of card. So I can go get my Nico Robbins. I can go get, different blockers depending on the situation. 95% of the time, I'm going for this card. So I trash it, right? Typically what happens is I'll get a Nico Robin and a Kuma in my hand. Nico Robin's a brick. Kuma's not a brick. So I'm going to use him to counter. He goes in my trash, my 6 Dawn turn. I play the Nico Robin. Hopefully they have 5 Dawn in their hand, or 5 cards in their hand. So I make them discard 2. Then on my 8 Dawn turn, I can play my dragon and then bring him back from the trash. It's absolutely insane. Kuma is such a good card. I love Kuma. Like, I understand why that card was $40 for a long time, and it's probably going to go back. I don't know if it'll make it back to 40. Hopefully it does. But I can definitely see the card getting back up in the $30 range. It's such a good card. It really is. All right. I haven't looked at one card in this pack so far. I'm just yapping. Buffa Birsta. All right. Is this the last pack? Man, time flies. Time flies when you're not the one opening the packs. And to be honest, I wasn't even that mad when like my wife was opening leader packs. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Let me see. How do I remove this manage suspicious user? Okay. No, this dude definitely is a block. I don't know how to remove his chat, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. That's okay. Maybe one day I'll go to streamboo.com and see if they really do have the best viewers on streamboo.com. Oops, I opened this the wrong way. Oh well. Alrighty. Alright, no red back. Got an Alvita. Jewelry bonnet. Patty mayonnaise. Banging on a trash can. Any Doug fans out there? Y'all probably too young for that. I'm old. I'm an old guy. Alright, no leader pack. Got a Tashigi. Ooh. Very nice. That's actually crazy. Hey, there we go. I see you. I see you, devs. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, there we go. I did pull this card before, and again, I sold it at the goddamn. I sold it at the. Every time I see a card, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. Every time I see a card that I sold at the at that event, that's a Collecticon back in August. I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna bitch and moan about it. But this card is one of those cards where it's kind of like, meh. Do you really? Are you really missing out on a whole lot with having sold this card? So this card actually looks crazy. Like it looks really good, and a lot of times the cards will look good in on screen or whatever, but in real life, like it just looks super dope. Like it looks crazy good. But yeah, babe, if you're watching, I'm very sorry. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you opened 6 packs and I ended up with 2 hits out of the 4 that I opened. So I wish you would have gotten to open one of the cool ones, but that's okay. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you taking the bullet for me. So because like I was mentioning, like when you're opening the leader packs, I'm kind of like, oh, okay, cool, it's a leader pack. When I'm opening it, I'm like, god damn, leader packs. But when you're opening it, it's like, okay, cool. Alrighty. But here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. You had stage fright. Oh, babe. Well, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful, of course, to you for doing this. And it's actually very, very funny because um like I do remember kind of like doing this initially for the first like 2 weeks, probably even longer than that, probably the first like month. Um, but hold on, I think I have to sneeze. Bless me. Um, no, but I remember doing it, and it's like just me. It's literally just me, and obviously I'm hanging out with you guys or whatever. But like in the room, it's just me, and I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Blah blah blah. And so you just never feel like you're gonna get used to it or get comfortable doing it or whatever. And like now I'm just like, what's up, motherfuckers? Hell yeah, I'm here. I'm just kind of new. I'm just kind of used to it. So I get what you're saying, babe. And I'm grateful that you kind of fought through it. I think you did a good job. I think your boobs looked awesome, and you opened pretty much all the leader packs for me. So you got all that out of the way. So I'm very grateful. And then we did get a Kuma, which is awesome, and then we got a Sanji. Let's check our hits. I think maybe that's something I want to kind of move to do. Let's see. You guys can't see that. Duh. You weren't even talking to the camera. You were talking to me pretty much the whole time, but that's okay. All right. Let's go back here. Let me go to TCG Player. $20,000. That is absolutely... Chomutta is not here, but... Ooh, here we go. The Kuma. It's already climbing back up. It's already climbing back up. That's a lightly played foil for $32. We only do them near mints over here, buddy. 34. It's already up to 34. So I guess I misspoke. I guess it's gonna go up to $40 pretty easily. Let me see. Oh, there's a ton of these posted. How many are listed here? 50 a day. Ooh, listings per page. We can go up to 50. I'd rather do that. Yeah. I hate going to different pages. Currently 159. I mean, that's not too bad, right? How far down do I have to get to 40? So 39. Here we go, 40. So it's not too far down, but yeah, they're selling for 40. And I typically add the shipping and the amount of the card together to kind of compare it to what I would sell it for, because in my shop, anything over like totaling, so an order totaling $5 or more gets free shipping. So for like example here, like if I sold a card for like $39, let's say, my card would be cheaper than his because free shipping. His, yeah, the card is $35, but you still got to pay the $5 for the shipping. So I would probably show up before this guy right here if I sold, just for example, if I sold the card for $39. But yeah, this is really cool to see. Let me look at the last page. Let me look at 75. Okay, I can see that. People trying to make that money. People trying to make that money. But yeah, I see Kuma creeping back up, which is awesome. We just pulled another one. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is my 7th Kuma because I know I have 4 for my koala deck. I guarantee that I have at least 2 of these, and I want to say I pulled a Kuma the other day, right? Because I was bitching and complaining about pulling. I wasn't really bitching, but I was just saying that I had hit a ton of jewelry bodies in a row, and then I finally hit a Kuma again, so that would have been number 6, and then this one, I'm pretty sure makes 7, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go to Legacy of the Master. Ooh, I love to see that card go up. Okay, I want to go look at my card real quick, and then I'll come back and look at this other stuff. Okay, rare. Okay, we can look at all these real quick. See this demon blah blah blah, all that DMG, long story short. Ooh, this koala is only $7 right now. Oh my god. Do I want to buy this koala? Oh, fuckers. It's actually $9, $10. I don't want to spend $10 on a searcher. And they only have one. So I'd have to buy one from each of these fucking assholes. Nobody has 4 of them. See, this is what I typically do. When I have like multiple of a card and I see like a bunch of people are just selling in like one a copy, I'll raise the price a little bit because I'm like, okay, if somebody would probably want to pay, extra per card if they don't have to buy from 4 different sellers. You know what I'm saying? So I typically do that, no shame in my game. Oh my goodness. Okay, Eric, focus. We're looking up Sanji. We're looking up this Sanji, this alt Sanji. That's not bad. That's actually more than I thought this card was selling for. What is going on with my freaking this site? This site is what's kind of doing that. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that this card is selling for that much. Yeah, this is kind of what I remember it selling for, like $5. I wonder what's causing the spike. Yeah, even getting up to like 13, 15 bucks for that. 40. How many are selling here? There's only 44 listings. So very interesting. Okay, this character gains 1,000 for every 5 events in your trash. If this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may return 1 Don card. So I can see this being a very good and generic card in purple, obviously. But you'd have to play like a ton of events in there. And that's kind of Sanji the leader's thing, right? You get to play events for a lot less. I think you just return 1 Don, or maybe you play it for 1 Don. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but all right, let's go back. I want to look and see what's obviously Kuma's number 1. This DMG is very dope. Who's selling this for $76? You fucking asshole. I hope nobody buys your shit. How many of these are selling per day? About 7 per day. Not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, we want this site is kind of lagging. What's going on? We want that card to go up. Obviously, we want all the cards that we have to go up, right? We want them to go up, up, up. So when we actually go to sell them, this one I do have graded already. It's Booth Burst. I have not pulled the Booth Burst yet. Bonnie. This Zoro's going down. That makes me sad. That makes me very sad. I have this Tashigi. Let's see. I did have this Yasop, but I sold that one. That one I really didn't care too much about. This alt Nico Robin. Oh my god, that looks so awesome. I would really like to have that card, but again, I'm not paying $20 for 4 of those. I'm not paying $80. Yeah, something. I'm gonna try and refresh this. I got one of them. Do I have this alt Silvers Rayleigh? I might have that. I had this Sanji, sold it. Obviously, we just saw me pull this one, Mihawk. It's so crazy how the mighty have fallen. And I think I was talking about this with somebody the other day in chat. This Mihawk, I think, has a chance to go back up in OP-14 because, and this is just one video that I watched a little earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday, but they did say that Mihawk is. This is again in the East, so we'll see what happens over here in the West. But they were saying that Mihawk was emerging as one of the best leaders in the format. So they were saying that he was a very good leader. I watched that earlier today. So if he is as good as he could be, and this Mihawk is an important piece in that deck, then he can definitely this can go back up because it was selling for like $11 a couple weeks ago. This Kuzan, I have this Kuzan, I have this Reiju, this Koala. I'm probably gonna pull the trigger and just buy one of these koalas, one of these alt leader koalas. It's pretty low now. It's under 20 bucks. I have this card. I really want this Shirahoshi so bad. Could probably spend some money on that. I have this Luffy. I have this Shanks. Do 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 do. Oh, hate that card. The way that Reiju looks. Yes, come. Here we go. Here we go. So we didn't open a Borsellino, but Joy Boy, we'll take a look at the Borsellino for you. We didn't hit him, but we're gonna shout him out for you. We're gonna definitely shout him out for you. All right. Alrighty then. Let's see. Okay, there's not much more really going on here. Let's go back to page 1. You know what? Let's go to all of One Piece. What is going on with this site right now? Better not be my computer. I just got this damn thing. Ooh, this is pretty cool. They're already starting to. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but I didn't realize that this was up here. They're starting to post about OP-14 and then EBO-3. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool, man. Product type cards. Oh, I just love seeing this card go up and up and up. 7, starting at 1350. I was actually kind of halfway expecting to get this card back like within a week or so from now, but I haven't heard anything from Beckett, so I'm probably gonna go back and count how many business days have passed since I sent that in. They're probably busy this time of year, but I cannot wait to get this card back from Beckett. Like, I'm being very, very optimistic here, and it's extremely rare to get these types of things. But if I am able to get a black label back on this card, I genuinely think it could sell for like 10K. Like, not even kidding. These are one of those cards that if it comes back as a black label, it could sell for 10K easily. So would I sell it? Nah, not yet. Eventually I would, but not anytime soon. This is crazy. This is so crazy to see this go up like it is. Ooh, 9 listings starting at... Okay, this is good to see because this was going under $400 for a while. Like, obviously the market price and then the actual lowest listing price, you know, or what's going to drive that. But like, yeah, it's good to see this go back up. Okay, this says the market price is, and this is a lightly played foil that's $525. Why do y'all keep playing with me? Y'all know I don't do that. Wow. This is the lowest. That's actually crazy. This is the lowest, but something is wrong with this site right now. The lowest for this card is running $670 right now. The lowest for a, so that's good. Obviously, we want that card to go up. So when we get ours back, It's fire. Mm-mm. Now I wish they would let me do more on this page, because they only, they let me do the drop down on some of the other pages. Boa and the cuckoo. This makes me sick. I sold this card for like maybe $60, $70. I'm such a dumbass. 180 for this Zoro Joro. Okay, Mr. 2 Bon Corre Bentham. That's a really good look. All right, I'm gonna go to this price charting here. What were we just looking at? What did I want to look at? I got to keep that Riftbound on me. That Riftbound thing on me. What was I? Oh yeah, I was wanting to look at this Zoro Joro. So he's an OP-12 special print. Yeah, okay, they haven't updated this, it looks like. Oh, they do have some additional PSA 10 listings in here. Okay, cool. So they pulled one from 1203, and then they pulled one from the future. That's pretty cool. They're like, we already know this one is gonna sell. We got a clue or a hint. Someone told us that this one was selling. Let me see how this thing is selling in the future. 380. Again, we love to see it. The more that these cards go up, the more that ours will be worth. Especially the PSA rated 10 cards, right? So this is going for 180, right? Then that's gonna drive up the price for the actual graded card. This Luffy, I'm surprised this Luffy is selling for $10, $11. I don't think it's that good. Oh, is this the special print Sabo that you pulled earlier today? Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Okay, this site is actually pissing me off how it's doing this now. See, that's probably one of the cards that I would think about playing in my deck, but it's still $90, so I probably wouldn't. I'd play the card those cards are selling for like 50 cents right now. I'm not even kidding. They're selling like 50 cents for that Sabo. Holy shit, that looks amazing. Treasure Cup, huh? I've not seen that card before. Mr. Tu Ban Correa Bintam. Okay, I can't be on this site anymore. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's getting funky. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Oh, that alt boa. Oh man, I can't wait to open some more PRBO2. I really can't. It's so good. All right, is there anything else that you guys want me to look at? I want to look at some Riftbound. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's go back to page 1. I'm probably on page. All right, I like to go to the first page, do a refresh, get everything. Okay, I just said I was gonna stop looking at this page because it's pissing me off. I did have this card. I sold it for like, I can't remember how much I sold this for. It was more than this, definitely. Oh, look at this Ari here. Selling for $2,000. Invert timelines. I think I sold that one. I do have that one. Either I have it or I sold it. I have this Kaisa, but it's not selling. I have it posted for 100. And I don't know if I can go down from it. I just can't do it. Do have that. I sold a couple of those for 30 bucks a piece. I do have that. I got a couple of these. I have those listed for like $45. We didn't pull anything from our Riftbound pack today. I do have this. Let me guess, the Chinese card is 65. Okay. 90. Okay, this is good. This is good. It was over 100 for a little while. It's coming back down a little bit, but hopefully I think I have this card. This card looks awesome. This Jinx Loose Cannon. Oh, 725 for the lowest one, and there's only 8 listed, and two of them. So there's only six really listed. 20,000. Okay, there's really 5 listed. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping that this kind of drives up the market price, because we're gonna be getting one of these back, and we sent it to Beckett. So if we get a 10 on that, black label on that, whoo! Oh my goodness, this I do have this Victor here. I got a few of these cards. Oh, I think this is the one we pulled today, maybe. Okay, all right. I'm stalling and I'm getting distracted. Ooh, look at this Lilith. I just pulled this one. Yes, $23. It looks so good. I pulled that recently. Okay, last page. Pulled this Bonnie. I think I got my Bonnies listed for like $40 or something, maybe. Look at that. Look at that. Man, these cards look so good. I love the way they look. Manga Zoro for $13.50. Shanks Manga for $1,500. Otama-chan. Okay, cool. So, oh man, I accidentally had my scroll on pause, so I didn't see the new messages. But that red Luffy, 20K for a raw red Luffy. That's actually crazy, my dude. Like, just imagine if it gets graded. Like, there's somebody in the chat. They're not. I don't think they're in here right now, but I believe he lives in Australia, and he had one and sold the raw one for what did he say, like 11,000 or something Australian dollars, which is like 9,000 or something like that USD. That's actually crazy. Like, I get it, right? Like, you can just sell this piece of cardboard and shiny cardboard, and somebody will give you $10,000 for it. You say yes for that shiny piece of cardboard. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I would have to get that card graded. I couldn't not have that card graded, because getting it graded is gonna take that card from, you know, a $10,000 piece of cardboard to a $20,000 trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody will pay $20,000 for that. But that is actually crazy. You had one and you sold it for 6K. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna pity you for selling a card for $6,000. You know what I'm saying? But I can feel your pain on that one. That does suck. Especially, bro, I'm over here hurting about cards that, you know, I sold for $70 and it jumped up to $130, right? I'm mad about losing out on $60. So losing out on a couple thousand, I'd be crushed. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to look at it like, hey, I bought one card and sold it for $6,000. Like, if I could sell a card for $10,000 and like make up for all the cards, I don't know how much I've spent on cards. You know, it'd be worth it, right? Because everything after that would be just pure profit. So hopefully I get this black label. And again, I probably wouldn't sell it, but it would be really cool to get an idea on what that would run. Because I'm not gonna post it on eBay or no shit like that. Because maybe I would post it on there for like $50,000 to see if somebody. Because if somebody wanted to pay me $50,000 for it, you can have that motherfucker. If it's a black label, right? You can have it for $50,000. I say that, and then I'm like, nah, I gotta keep it for a couple years. Then I can sell it for $100,000. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. I'm very glad that you got to hang out. Had my guest on, a special guest, Typically it's my daughter, but this time it was my very very beautiful and lovely wife. So, babe, thank you very much. I'm grateful to you for helping me out today. Um, Everybody else, I'm obviously super grateful and um, thankful that you guys were able to sit and hang out and chill with me. And we will be doing this again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing some more OP-12s. I want to probably get through all my 12s just to kind of be done with it, right? Just to kind of like say, okay, I'm done with my OP-12s. Now on to OP-13. Not to say I'll never buy any OP-12s again, because if I go to a shop and they have some, I'll buy some. But I want to, all my blister packs that I have currently, I'd like to just kind of get through those. And I probably just have a couple more days worth of it. So if you guys can bear with me for a couple of days, opening some OP-12s, that would be great. And then we'll get back to some OP-13s here pretty soon. And maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll do like 5 OP-12s, 5 OP-13s, something like that. And we can kind of like mix it up a little bit. But I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. But I'm appreciative. And until next time, guys, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow.
The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usa bring out the bankroll. Jekko Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many revs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure. Get rich with one piece. 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 The piece to the cause, the key to the treasure.